Meta announced that they are expanding teen accounts on Facebook and Messenger, as well as having some new features for parents to help monitor how kids spend time on these popular apps.
Yeah, and joining us now for more details on what these teen safety features are all about, let's get to Jennifer Hanley, who is Meta's North American Head of Safety. Thanks so much for being with us. And what are the first steps that parents can take to keep their kids safe on social media?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So, we're really excited to have our teen accounts. So in terms of what parents can do with teen accounts, if they don't want to, they don't have to do anything because teen accounts provide built-in protections for teens. This means that there are restrictions in place limiting who can contact teens, the type of content they see, even time restrictions like a daily limit of 60 minutes, and sleep mode to help teens manage and mute notifications overnight. So we have built-in protections with our teen accounts. And if parents want to do more, they can use our supervision tools as well. That gives parents insights into who their teens are following, who they might be messaging with, if they've reported or blocked someone, and a whole host of additional information about what their teens might be up to.
Okay, and how are we keeping it cool? Because we know kids want to have the cool accounts. They don't want to be shoved off to the side in some little kids,
Yes.
social media. How are you handling these teen accounts?
Well, you know what? These teen accounts are for all teens. So if you're 13 to 18, you're automatically enrolled in it. So all teens are going to have this experience. And if you're under the age of 16 and you want to change to less restrictive settings, you actually need your parents' permission. So we're trying to make it kind of an equalizer so all teens are having this default built-in safety experience. And again, we're rolling it out to Messenger and to Facebook as well to really help give parents peace of mind across the apps that their teens are using. But we find overall, we do think social media provides a really wonderful environment for teens to have positive experiences, to interact, to engage. And so I think that's how we're keeping it cool, is really making sure that they can have all of the fun and the benefits of social media while also having some of these restrictions in place to help support them.
Well, you rolled out Instagram's teen accounts last year, so how is that working and what has been the response?
We're seeing a great response to it. Around the world, we've seen about 54 million teens enrolled in teen accounts, and that's only going to grow as we continue to expand to more countries. We're finding that about 97% of teens ages 13 to 15 are staying in those default protections, which we think is really great to make sure they're having that age-appropriate experience. And we're continuing to talk to parents. That's part of why we expanded to Messenger and Facebook today and why we added some additional restrictions, is we're listening to parents and hearing, how teen accounts are working for them. We recently commissioned a survey with Ipsos where we wanted to hear about teen accounts, and parents overwhelmingly found that they do think teen accounts is helping, that they're really getting help there, and that we're supporting them in managing their teens' online experience and getting the positive benefits of Instagram. So the survey had really positive results overall. Parents really seem to like the features that we're providing, and so we feel really encouraged by those results, and we'll continue to do things like that to understand how parents feel and how teens are using teen accounts.
Okay, we need a little help for maybe someone who's not very tech savvy like me. How about the not very tech savvy parents how do they make sure that their kids are safe online?
That's the really nice thing about teen accounts, is if you're not tech savvy, your teens are automatically placed in these default protections, so you don't have to do anything. Your teen can ask if they want to change the permissions if they're under the age of 16. But also, not every parent is tech savvy. You may not want to use the supervision tools, or you might decide that you do. They're meant to be very easy to use for parents. But really what it comes down to is having a conversation with your kids. And so we have a family center with an education hub that can really help guide you in having that dialogue, asking your teens, what do you like about social media? Be curious. What are you doing online? Who are you interacting with? What are some of the things you find really helpful about being on social media? It's also something, even if you're not tech savvy, you can model behavior for them. I find I do that I have younger kids, so I try to have like a device-free zone in the house at the dinner table, or I try to show them if I'm balancing kind of being on my phone or spending time with them. I'm trying to model what I want to see in terms of their behavior without having to use any of the tools as well. So I think that the Family Center is a great place to start. And again, those built-in protections are there. So if you're not tech savvy, your teen has those protections automatically.
Or doing Zoom interviews on live TV. Yeah.
There you go. So Jennifer, where can folks go to learn more about protecting teens online? What's an overall good source?
Yep, our Family Center has all the information you need. It has those expert-backed resources as well as info about teen accounts and parental supervision. It's familycenter.meta.com.
familycenter.meta.com. Okay, Jennifer, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah.
A lot of
Thank
good
you for having
information
me.
parents need to know.
Absolutely. It's great talking with you, and thanks, Jennifer, and we'll see you.